Hey, welcome to Insomniac Live. I'm your host, Corey Hoover, and joining me today is Ted Price.
Hello.
And Adam Coriglione.
Hey.
And we're playing PUBG right now, and Ted is in the...
Surviving.
Yeah, he's doing all right. There's 44 guys left alive right now, and he's got a gun, he's got a Jeep.
Time to camp. Oh, shit! No! Come on! I couldn't get out. This is where because this is my excuse. The controls are messing with me here.
Yeah. So,
all right,
Adam, you take over. All right. So
you got to see my all 30 seconds of my amazing play
We were
style.
doing good. Trust me.
It's fine though. I mean, we can warm up with some quicker games. We can drop to some more heavily populated areas.
Yeah.
Well, you're the expert here, so I want to see you.
All right.
Do your
We'll
stuff.
find-
I haven't
Yeah.
played with controller before, so we'll see. I'm already preempting my excuses.
Well, now the stream, everyone can see it from the beginning if they're not familiar with it anyway, so that's kind of a good thing.
Yeah.
So this game's really interesting. It's kind of like, it's a battle royale where there's, 70 or 80 people?
100.
It's 100. It starts off at 100?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. So you made it in the top half. Not bad.
By doing nothing, basically. I was camping for
Yeah.
a while, and then I found a car, and I think Justin, you may have found some good weapons for me. So I ended up with an M16 and vertical grip and a holographic sight, which I didn't equip for some reason.
It's true.
Yeah.
You were driving a lot, so you were trying to get to the correct area. So
Yeah.
it wasn't really your fault.
Trying to stay safe. I find that I'm much better if I can find a sniper rifle in a good
Yeah.
spot. I'm happy.
Okay.
I'll just sit there for 20 minutes and wait for that one perfect shot. This is also this is one of my
Lobby.
favorite parts of the game. The
Yeah.
lobby, right?
All right, let me see these controls.
Yeah, so on Xbox, the controls are a little different than on PC, obviously, and it takes some learning because there's just so many different types of controls and nuances with this game.
I think what was messing me up partly was X is a little bit finicky. So when you're opening a door or picking something up, it doesn't always work.
Yeah, it doesn't
the way
register
it's
all the time. Yeah. I noticed that even when you're jumping out of the plane, I pressed it and nothing happened. Wait, am I doing it right? Yeah. So anyway, how this game works is you all jump out of a plane onto an island, and you get to choose exactly when you jump out and how you kind of steer your parachute to land. And so you can determine what part of the island you land on.
So yeah, I want to talk to Adam while you're waiting here. What's your strategy for picking a spot on the island?
I guess it usually depends on what kind of style I want to play. Like if I'm feeling more aggressive, I'll drop to someplace like, the military island or something like that. But if I kind of want to play the long game, I'll go to a less frequented spot, like
Reactor?
or just wait like further on in the plane ride.
Yeah.
Or go to like Gatka is one that I often go to when I play with other Insomniacs over here. But it really depends on the trajectory of your flight and how far you're willing to parachute to get to.
Is it the same island every time?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, so you can start getting the lay of the land after you play for a while.
Correct.
All right.
Now you're getting pretty far there. So you're gonna go for the island?
I was gonna go for prison, but let's just drop in farm and see what happens.
Yep. There's a reactor, right? I mean, I keep on thinking there's something always looks like a reactor.
Yep.
Okay.
And is the general idea to release parachute at the last moment so that you get there faster?
It depends on what if you're trying to drop like really close like I am, then yeah, you're gonna wait until they auto parachute you.
Well-
but if you're trying to do like a long jump, then you'll want to pull it earlier manually.
Why would you want to do a long jump? I've never figured out why anybody would want to be a target.
Well, it's generally you generally don't get shot because people
They're still
often
looking for
like they just drop like quickly like I did.
Yeah.
But the long jumps are used, I feel like, more. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Hasn't loaded yet.
Give it a second.
Yep.
You got there too fast.
Right. It's all right. I know this room.
Oh, what's happening?
I don't know. Oh God, am I gonna fall through the world? What's happening?
Wall hacks. You're gonna ban this account, man.
You got the reload? Okay.
Yeah.
That's something that you had to show me. So
Yeah, it's, I heard someone on stream talking about it's like hold X, I believe.
Yeah, hold X. No ammo for this pistol.
So pick up is X and reload is hold X. That's an interesting control choice.
Yes.
So are you really gonna be able to kill somebody with this gun? This looks like an old timey,
Yeah.
mustache twirling guy who like ties up people on the train tracks.
Yeah. Hopefully, I can find something better.
Interesting. You've been watching a lot of old movies?
Oh, I just watched the assassination of Jesse James the
Okay.
other day, the Brad Pitt movie.
Yeah, it's
So
great.
yeah,
Was it good?
it's really good. Yeah,
Okay.
I think Grant, our art director, he was very influenced by the cinematography in that on Resistance, because it
Yeah,
had
that's
that, the lens, the kind of dirty lens look and all that. That movie pioneered that look, or kind of repopularized it. I guess it had been around before. So
Yeah.
it's shot beautifully, but yeah, it's also
Good story.
yeah, great story, and all the props and the costumes and are very authentic, and so it's really cool to see how things looked back then. But that gun reminds me of that. It looks like a really old pistol.
So Adam, would you? I mean, you've got the gun equipped, but would you choose the machete in a close quarters
Probably
duel
not.
here? No,
Probably not.
It just
Stay with the
It
gun.
just looks nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd run away from somebody who's wielding that
Oh,
in a game.
But you generally, you
Rifle
especially
ammo.
want to look for melee weapons like the pan, because the pan can actually block bullets.
Frying pan?
Yeah, if you equip the
Ah.
frying pan, even when it's like on your back, it'll block
Okay.
bullets. And yeah, there have been a few times where it saved my butt.
So I haven't played enough to know whether the same equipment spawns in the same place.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Good. Okay.
Okay, nice.
I think some places have higher drop rates for good loot, but no, it is not consistent.
Okay. Just because I want to know where do you normally find the high-powered long-range rifles?
That would be like the military island.
Okay.
Like in that area is like you always just find amazing stuff. But I mean, on the
okay.
flip side, it's crazy popular, so you'll almost always be fighting for it immediately.
Yeah.
I left my meeting just to come say hello real quick. Since
That
it's the
sweater
end.
is fantastic.
Thank you. It's the last day of school,
Gremlins.
so I'm in the holiday theme with this wonderful Mondo sweater, and I'm very excited about it. And I hope Swole Adam here is helping you guys win.
Well, he's staying alive so far. We haven't encountered
we haven't
anybody yet,
encountered,
though.
but I mean, yeah.
Adam, in most of your games, how long does it take you before you run into somebody?
Maybe
Wait,
anywhere
so-
from like a couple minutes to like. I mean, there have been games where we haven't encountered anyone until like the very final battle. It's strange sometimes.
Yeah.
That seems stressful.
It's very stressful.
And it can happen all of a sudden where everything, you let
Exactly,
your guard
yeah.
down for a second.
and then you just get picked off. Yeah.
You mean like you sit here on a couch talking to people, and some
Right.
crazy guy in a gremlin sweater comes in, and the next thing you
There
know,
we
he's shot in
go.
the head.
There we go. I got a scar.
So I have some good news, and that's the other reason I came in. Is we have 3 codes to give away.
Oh.
Ooh.
I don't know if Justin knows how to run the sweepstakes thing.
We have to set it up ahead of time, I
Oh god.
think.
Oh god. I don't know how to
Well-
equip my.
Come on!
Where's my gun?
Codes
Oh,
for
why?
what?
I think it's why.
For this.
Oh, for this.
Zip-
Oh.
Yeah, on Xbox. Oh, okay, okay.
Reload,
We gotta
please. Reload.
reload.
Oh, he's got a pistol.
Oh, you're.
This is the
he
same
should
You
gun
got
from
it. You
when-
got it. You got it.
Here, buddy.
Where'd he go?
Yes!
See,
Victory!
We got a kill on stream. We did
Oh,
it.
man.
Yeah, he didn't have a chance.
That was
Oh my
nuts.
goodness. All
That gun looks and sounds just like the one Pacino uses in Heat in that
Oh,
bank
no, no,
robbery
no, no, no.
scene. It's awesome.
Okay, so 3 codes. I don't know. You guys decide how to give them out. I have to
Okay.
go back to my meeting because I have important Marvel and Sony people here, and we're all talking about Spider-Man
Okay, so
stuff.
we have 3
But
PUBG Xbox codes to give away today.
yep,
And,
I will send them to Justin so that he has
Okay.
them, and then you can figure out how to give them to the chat. Maybe it's whoever makes you laugh or whatever. Happy holidays, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Good luck, Adam.
Thank you.
Bye, James.
Bye.
You're doing great. All right.
Let's equip some of our stuff.
Ask some trivia questions.
Yeah, we'll do trivia.
And then first person to answer.
Well, we're gonna do trivia that no one could possibly know the answer to. All right. So everybody watching right now, you guys all ready? Because we're gonna need some chat responses, and whoever gets it right. Okay. First one is gonna be, Ted, what is your favorite fruit? Now don't answer. Just get it in your mind. Chat. Try to guess what Ted's favorite fruit is.
They're not going to guess, by the way.
Someone might get close. Anyway, whoever's closest, they're gonna get the first copy or the first code for this game.
Come on, folks. Let's see it.
All right.
Get creative.
Yeah. Now you're gonna have to also maybe Google if tomato
Grapes.
is a fruit or a vegetable.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man said grapes. Nope. Good guess. I like grapes.
So if no one guesses it for a couple minutes, do we give hints? Like, is it a big fruit?
Yeah,
Is it
we'll
small?
narrow it down. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
like,
up for
what
the
color
chat.
is
Chat
it?
can ask questions. You know, like
Nobody
we're
else.
just gonna do this on the fly here.
Nobody else is answering. Okay. It's not a tough question, actually.
Well, just give him a second.
Rambutan.
Ooh, that is a good guess.
Genotox.
Those are found more in Asia, I believe. Rambutan. I forget exactly. I think that might be the one that it looks like a sea urchin or something on the outside, and then you peel it open, and then it's like a kind of like a white orange.
Oh.
But it's really tasty.
I will say this is a good guess, actually. Pomegranates. Anastasia2458 said that. Nope. Also a good guess. That's an unusual fruit. Yes. It's okay. Spelling was fine.
It is a very passionate fruit, although not like a passion fruit. But
Mango.
Yeah.
Also a good
Ooh.
guess. That was Mtothus M604886. My kid's favorite fruit is mangoes. So good guess. I like mangoes too.
so close.
Not close though, but it's exotic. I mean, the fruit I like is exotic.
There you go. So it's probably not like your run-of-the-mill orange
No.
or lemon. So you don't even have to guess those ones, guys. Just, think bigger.
That's right. Go crazy. All right, Adam. So what's your strategy here?
I'm just trying to get into the circle.
Oh, yeah. So are you
Oh, yeah,
slowly
you're
taking
pretty
damage now?
out.
Or you,
No. Because the blue circle, the
and
blue
now-
circle is like collapsing onto
Okay.
us. So I'm just gonna play a little more aggressively. So I'm just gonna run into the city in the middle.
Okay.
Hazardous one said starfruit. Great question. That's. I'm sorry. Great suggestion. Not it. Wider 631 said pebbles.
Pebbles.
Is that a fruit?
Like fruity pebbles.
Fruity pebbles. Yes, right.
Oh,
Fruity
That's kind
pebbles.
of like a
Excellent.
trick answer.
Yes, guys. I'm not. This is not a trick question.
It's just
There's
a
a
fruit.
specific fruit that I like.
Yeah.
But it's not cereal.
Star fruit. I would say you guys just start listing off any fruit. Oh, kiwi. Oh.
Kiwi. Excellent guess. Anastasia 2458. Nope. Kiwi's great.
How about, is there like a region where this is prominent?
Yes, Asia.
Asia. Okay, Asia. Now that's a big region. In fact, the biggest region. So, but it does narrow down a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Papaya. Mtothus M60486 guessed. No.
And
Papaya is more. I think it's more South Pacific.
South Pacific.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lychee. Does lychee have another name? No, it doesn't. Lychee, you actually make a drink from it. Durian. No, great one. Jackfruit, another great question. Another great guess.
Oh man, durian is gross. Sorry if there's any durian fans in the crowd today, but
Hey,
Purple
you're gonna
mangosteen.
alienate our durian fans.
I'm going to
Is-
make sure I'm not. There isn't another name for this, and I don't.
purple mangosteen. Rambutan.
Oh.
Oh. That's fine. Yeah, that's
Yeah. So it's guessable, guys.
yeah. It's guessable. He verified with me. It's totally a fruit.
Yeah. And it's good too. Dragon fruit. Right. Lotus fruit. Kumquat. Nope. Somebody, you guys are arguing over dragon fruit.
Ooh,
Nope. Sorry, guys.
Guava. That's also a really good guess.
Yes. It's a good guess. Oh, come on. Somebody's parachuting. You can get him.
That was a drop.
Oh, it's a drop. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You're right. Of course. Once you're out, you're out. I forgot about that.
And I am actually
Longan. Don't know what a longan is. Nope.
I have an irrational obsession for getting drops.
So do the drops improve in quality?
The drops are typically. It's the explosions. Drops
Oh,
are
yeah.
typically like really good weapons, or like the ghillie suits, which is great for like blending
Lychee.
in.
No, not quite.
But I
Persimmon? Nope.
will often go for it, even though I'll probably die, just because again, irrational desire to pick it up.
Is that what you're doing right now? You're
No,
skirting
if I had
order
a
it.
car, yeah. Well, I just don't want anyone else to get it.
Pomelo? Nope. Guava, I think, has already been guessed, but nope. Watermelon.
Close.
Good. What is the origin of watermelon? Is that American?
I think they came from the water. No, I don't know. Watermelon American?
Not watermelon.
I feel like it's not American. I feel like everything came from somewhere else and then we brought it here.
Apples, I think, are probably uniquely American, aren't they? I mean,
Africa. That's where watermelon's from.
Africa?
Southern Africa.
Southern Africa.
Africa.
Watermelons are from
Pineapple. You
Is that
guys
a
are getting
motorcycle?
closer, I
Yep.
feel like. Keep it coming. You're almost there.
Pineapple, sugar apple, peaches.
All right, let's
All
have
It's
good
funny that,
guesses,
like,
but no.
I've read any one that it could be. This actually was a really good trivia question because it's like a hard guess and they haven't got it yet, but they're so close.
Yes.
Don't give up.
This is something that actually is sold in stores
Our light
in
went out.
California.
Justin, is that the same light?
Oh,
This
yeah.
light?
Yeah, of course. Let me try to.
We gotta reset this light real fast.
So, Adam, why do you like the motorcycle versus, say, a Jeep?
honestly, I would have taken anything I would have gotten. This is
Okay.
just the first thing I came across.
Okay.
I actually very much dislike this motorcycle because it has a tendency to flip out and.
So it's a wild hog.
Pitaya.
And
No,
I've had like a
Pitaya.
bug on it where I'll like get stuck in collision and the motorcycle will just explode on this very bridge actually. But yeah, we'll see. So I'm gonna go up to
The
Severny
area is getting smaller now.
because I have nothing. I am like super poor. So I'm gonna check here and hope for something good and hope that no one is there to kill me.
What's your optimal loadout?
Honestly, I would settle for any kind of sight right now, as well as can I get off, please? Oh God, this is how I'm gonna die.
I had the same problem. That is why I died
Yeah, I
in the
remember.
last round because I couldn't figure out how to get out of the truck.
I think is it B? I'm gonna practice just to make sure. All right,
X is to get on.
all right, it's B to get
It's
off.
B. Okay.
Oh, that is strange.
Oh man.
So that's so funny. They're overloading.
Oh,
Come on! Excitement!
I have 6
Gameplay!
bullets. I have 6 bullets.
You have 6
Oh,
left?
yeah.
Oh
Be
man, you're
careful.
screwed. You got him. You got him.
There it is. Oh!
Ah! Good
Take him
throw.
down.
Good throw. Maybe he doesn't even realize that it's there.
How do I change it? How do
Yeah,
I?
Get your
there you go.
pea
You got
shooter
your
out.
close.
Okay. All right, it's
It's
wide.
not papaya.
Is he
not
just sitting there
coconut.
waiting for me? All right, buddy.
There you go.
What the hell?
Take your time. Yeah.
Well,
all right, that's-
Well earned kill.
Yes. And look, maybe he's not.
Did he
quite
have
dead.
any loot for you?
That was a very high skill.
It's like a super
Uh-oh.
soaker. You gotta
Uh-oh.
pump it.
Thought I heard something.
Yeah, definitely. Someone just shot out glass or something.
Let's see. More here. Coconuts. Papaya. Nope.
I want to loot him, but I feel like I'm going to die.
All right.
So okay, I'll give another
Yeah,
hint.
another hint,
So it
yeah.
actually has Asian in the name. That's a big hint.
You know what? I actually would have guessed that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean that's a delicious fruit.
It is.
It's a good pick. Good pick.
Hear that, guys? Asian is in the name of this fruit.
All right, come on.
There you go.
Ah!
Genotox got it. Asian pear.
Genotox.
Also known as the Pyrus pyrifolia. I should have said that.
Ah.
But yes, also known as the Asian pear, Chinese pear, Korean pear, Japanese pear, Taiwanese pear, and sand pear. It's delicious. It's something that I hadn't been introduced to until I got to California, but it's
Sounds good.
yeah, very light. Oh,
Knew it was gonna
Genotox.
32 alive. Not bad.
Not bad.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna see what I can
Fumbling
do.
around the menus.
Justin, try to get a hold of Genotox and Genotox.
Oh, he doesn't want it though.
Oh, okay. Well then, who was the second person who said it? Amazing Spider-Man.
All right.
Well, good on you, Genotox,
Okay.
for being honest and
Amazing
not taking something you don't
Spider-Man,
need.
give us your no. Amazing Spider-Man, you won. Because Genotox said they don't want it. So give give Justin your email address, I guess, so that we can send you the code. All right, we'll have 2 more, and I guess we should just start the second one already because at this rate,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, that's always going to be a tricky part. Like it is on the PC version, and on this is just efficient looting, like getting in there, picking up only what you need, and then moving on, so that you don't just stand there and you're a stationary target, so you just
Right.
die.
Well, so when you say efficient looting, are you talking about the collectathon tendency, collector tendency that a lot of us have? I know I
Yeah,
do, because
yeah,
I'll just sit there and
definitely.
just look through the house.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, that's the thing. Is right. Like you have to be able to look at it and at a glance know like what you need and what you don't,
Yeah.
right? Because you only have a limited amount of storage in your backpack, so you don't want to take stuff that will just weigh you down.
And you also, I noticed that you spent a little time modifying stuff with
Yep.
what you picked up. What are your favorite mods for the weapons?
I mean, my favorite is the suppressor.
Okay.
Just because silencers are fun and it's great at hiding your position, especially later on in the game when the circle is so small that any advantage that you have to stay hidden is huge.
Yeah.
I'm winning.
When you play with others, do you play with just one other person, or?
Generally, we get a full team of like 3 to 4 people.
So what happens at the end if you all are still alive?
Your team wins, right?
Your team wins.
Oh, your team wins. Okay, sorry. I thought it became sort of a King of the Hill thing where everybody just goes.
Right, where it's everyone for themselves. Yeah.
Oh, I think we're about to win.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that movie Battle Royale?
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
It's a
Fantastic.
Japanese movie. Came out around 2000 or so.
I think it might have been earlier, but yeah,
And
that area.
It's crazy. So they have the premise is that it's in the near future and that the government has decided that teenagers are just too out of hand and they don't respect their parents anymore or authority at all. So they have this like reality show where they randomly select one class of school kids or like high school kids every season, and those kids all get sent to an island to do this, and they all have collars on, so if they don't play by the rules it blows up, and the last one standing wins. And that's the movie.
So did
It's
Hunger
nuts.
Games acknowledge their debt to Battle
Oh,
Royale?
Hunger Games totally ripped it off,
Yeah.
100%. And this one is really brutal too. Like at the beginning, one person is like arguing, no, I don't want to go, and they're like, boop, and just blow up, and the blood goes all over the other students. They're like, okay, we'll go.
No spoilers. So
It was right at the beginning.
because-
It's right at the beginning.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Got it.
I got to eject.
It's funny how it is like this exact game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have the different areas where like parts will explode in this game, like the danger zones. They do the same thing. Like it's really similar.
All right, where should I go, Adam? You got to keep me alive.
Hit the map. Let's see where you're at.
Select
It's the
Yeah,
that thing.
yeah.
We can go right into.
I can't even see
I
where
can't-
I
I
am.
can't figure out where you are.
Actually,
They
Where
need
are
to
you?
make my icon.
Is that you? Okay. Well, yeah.
I think you're landing in a great place. I'm just gonna say it.
Oh, good.
Probably perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
Ted seal of approval on this landing site.
Look at all those buildings.
Yeah.
There's got to be a sniper rifle.
I'll go in this one here. It looks
Is there
kind
anyone
of like
around you?
The green
Quick
one?
Do a sweep around. I think you're alone.
I did jump out pretty late. Ooh, I'll go in this tower.
Yeah,
That worked out well for that guy
promising.
in Saving Private Ryan until it didn't.
So Adam, is this cathedral or this church the site of good loot usually?
I haven't found anything awesome there.
You have not found anything awesome
Not
there?
really.
Okay.
But I mean,
It looks-
it's like again, it's random. So.
So wait,
maybe
how do I get back to
we're
third
lucky.
person?
I got something. You got a machete.
RB?
RB.
There you go.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
Oh,
there's
no, it's a
controller.
sawed-off shotgun. What is that?
12 gauge.
all
Hey,
right.
that's good. I can't aim well anyway. All right, is this the thing? Okay, there we go. And ammo.
And then hold X is reload.
All right. So, do you want shoes so you can run faster, or is it just
No.
cosmetic?
It's just it's mostly cosmetic, but
Do you take damage if
There's
you stub your toe?
yes. But so we'll actually do something when we're playing as a squad. It's actually kind of fun, where it has different sounds for shoes being on and shoes being off, right?
Okay.
So when we
strategic.
get
Okay.
into like a house and it's like there's not a lot of space left, we'll all take off our shoes
Oh.
so that we'll be able to hear the difference. So if anyone comes in the house with shoes, we'll know that we're being
Oh,
invaded.
okay, I see where I am. I'm way up here.
That's smart.
So I'm in the circle. So I should just kind of chill out and get gear.
Yes,
Okay.
that diner is the best right there.
On the right.
Yeah,
This looks like. Oh yeah, it is diner. Okay.
Shane, designer Shane, and I will like always fight for this building.
Because you've always
There's,
found
like,
good
So
loot.
what's going on? I just gotta keep tapping.
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think there's a
Should I
bit
take the
of
coat?
flag.
What's good with the coat?
Well, you know
It's
what?
cosmetic,
There's
mostly.
a grenade.
Or entirely, rather.
Yeah, this is the
Better
challenge.
than-
I mean, it's not really letting you select what you really want to select here. It's a crowbar.
Is there anything in particular I should be looking for? Just a better gun?
I mean,
What
look
is
for like rifles. and
P19?
stuff.
Oh, it's a pistol. I guess I should take that as a backup,
Yeah.
huh?
But
Oh.
I know it's difficult given that we're still just learning the loot system and how to pick up stuff. But
Ooh, I'll take this.
it
shirt.
does sound like people are nearby,
Yeah,
so
there
I'd
we
be
go.
careful.
So crouch also useful, right? There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, very. And then
Is
even,
this a Gucci shirt?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good.
You got it. So even if you die, you'll look better than everyone else.
How can you tell us? I can't even see
I'm
the
just kidding. No idea. It just looked like a fashionable black shirt to me.
And one thing to do I don't know how to do it in this game, is hold your breath while shooting
Okay.
to reduce the recoil.
That-
Keep holding. No,
Wait. Wait. So.
I don't know how to do it on the controller.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll go into this building here. Maybe there's something.
I think just doing it in real life is probably the same thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll know.
Yeah.
That's what the Kinect is
Well,
for, right?
yeah. Let's get the second trivia giveaway for another copy of this game. So, how about this time? The question is that.
Oh, sorry, I got excited.
I mean, I already have that other pistol. Is this? Wait, what is? No, I like my
It's
pistol
a,
better.
there's a scope, or not a scope. There's a sight.
Oh, here we go.
And yeah, there you go. There you go. Got a helmet too.
Okay. Okay, so now I want to switch the guns. That's
Right.
why.
Press Y to switch
Oh
between.
man,
the
look at
guns,
this. I'm getting it. Okay.
But if you go back to that previous loot little spot on the floor, I
Mhm.
believe there was a HoloLens. Red dot. There you go.
Red dot. Oh.
Yeah.
And now I gotta go in my
Oh.
menu to. What's
There's a
happening?
drop nearby you. You hear that?
Yeah.
Go outside and look for it.
Just as difficult as it is in real life to find a plane.
Oh.
There it is. There it is. Is it too far away? You think?
It's not super far away.
Yeah, how valuable is it? I mean,
It's-
I'm gonna die.
I mean, it's-
Someone else sees that too.
Oh man,
It's gonna be awesome.
you don't want to listen.
Wait,
to
do I need to equip the red dot?
I'll go for it. Yeah, you do.
So, okay,
So-
red
There you go.
dot
Okay, yeah.
attach. What?
A.
Use equip.
A again. There you go.
Sweet.
All
So
right.
now
Well, I don't see it.
do I have to be in first person, or is it just?
Is it? It should be out there, right? Displaying on your target.
Yeah.
All right, did I do it right? I can look at the.
Yeah, there you go. No. You have it on. I was just.
Okay.
It's just a really faint red dot.
All right.
It's a pixel.
Yeah, it's strange. Are you going for it?
I'm gonna go for the outer edge and try to get somebody else who's going for it.
All right, do it.
Okay, so
That's
anyway,
what you're
second
doing.
trivia. Let's do. How about, Ted, a city that you want to go to that you haven't gone to yet? This, and it has to be a big one because
See that
otherwise
red?
people might never guess it.
Straight ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta think about this.
That's where it is. So keep an eye in the surrounding area for anyone who might have gone for it.
Thinking.
Still a lot of people left.
City I haven't gone.
Check this out. I'm in the. Could do the high jump. So is that red like smoke coming off of the?
Correct.
Okay. I feel like someone's got to see me. I should probably stay in the cover here. Is really no one going for this thing except me? I waited a while too.
Yeah.
Someone's probably just got their
Yeah, there's
sniper
sights
scope on it, right? And I walk over to it and then
Oh,
blam.
the smoke's gone.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. All right, chat. You got to figure out the city that Ted wants to go to.
All right, here we go.
But have never
Get
been.
up there.
Yes, but-
Crouch and loot fast. Nice. Good move. Good move.
Okay.
M14. Nice.
So swap.
Sure. Oh, but yeah.
Hey, the light's back. You know what? This is not worth it. I'm just gonna. Get
Amsterdam.
I'm just gonna get out of here.
Good. I've been to Amsterdam.
Just
That's a
turned out
great,
a good
great.
gun.
Don't I already have a good gun?
Not better than that
Edinburgh.
one.
Have not been to
Oh.
Edinburgh, but no.
But I feel like
Paris.
it's better to stay
been to
alive than
Paris.
to sit
Tokyo.
there.
Been to Tokyo.
Barcelona.
Been to Barcelona. Been to Berlin. Been to London. I actually have to travel a lot for business, so.
It's like big hubs probably aren't going to be it.
Big hubs probably are not going to be it. That's correct. Hong Kong. Have not been to Hong Kong, and that's an excellent guess. I've not been to
Ooh.
China, or anywhere close. So that's great. Dubai. Another great guess. That was my second. Sydney. I've been there. That's fun. It's a great place. Mos Eisley. Mos Eisley. I would love to go to Mos Eisley, but that wasn't one of my first choices. SLC. I don't know what that stands
That's
for.
Salt Lake.
Oh, Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
I drove through there.
So, okay, Adam,
Are you in the
strategically, what
circle?
should I do
I
now?
think you are.
Oh,
right now.
Edinburgh. I'm sorry. I thought you
Let's
said
hit the
Edinburgh.
map. Let's see where we're at.
I'm here. Right here.
I mean, you could hide out and see what the circle does.
Let's see what the
It's
circle
still
does.
big enough to the point
Metropolitan, Metropolis, Kirwan, Solana Galaxy. Excellent guess. I've
Maybe
been there. I
this house
spent a
here.
lot of time in.
I
in
want
that
to be
city.
up high. San Francisco. That's nearby. That's in
I've
the
heard
same
of it.
state as us.
I've heard of it.
He's
I'm not
definitely been there.
Yeah. And I can't. Antwerpen.
That is in Africa, isn't it?
Milan. Oh, my wife would love to go to Milan. She talk about going to
There's
Italy.
a Jeep over there.
all the
Burbank.
time. Burbank.
Got it.
Oh, I didn't
We're
mean to
here
shoot.
in Burbank.
Wait, how do I?
There's still an argument over how to.
Oh, there's my
pronounce
site.
Yeah, yeah.
How did I do
Edinburgh.
that?
I don't know.
Berlin,
How do you do
been
it?
said, and Belgium. You guys are getting exotic, which is great, but the answer may not necessarily be exotic.
Wait, there's a car.
Where's your red?
Yeah,
dot?
I had it up for a second. I don't know what I pressed.
Was it just left trigger? Do that again?
Vancouver, beautiful city.
Did I hold it?
Right
Been there though.
stick.
Here I saw something.
Left
Is
Yeah,
that
there's a
person?
guy moving.
No,
in there.
left stick is the
Detroit.
news.
No, not Detroit. Jakarta.
Are they shooting at me? No, there's
Excellent
bombs going
guess.
off.
Yeah.
That would be cool, but no. Austin. Austin is great. Love going there.
Oh, what's happening?
Somebody shooting.
Nothing.
Oh. Toronto. Love that city. One of the cleanest cities I've been to. No trash on the road.
And Ted's been to a lot of clean cities,
I've
so that's
been-
really saying something.
Yes, that's all I go to. Clean cities. New York. Have been to New York. A lot.
Do a little looting.
Venice. Have not been to Venice. John Fiorito, our chief operating officer, went there, I think, on one of his vacations and said it was beautiful. Smelled bad, but it was beautiful.
There's nothing good here. What is this? I'm not trying to do
It's
like a.
sniper.
Oh, that
Phoenix.
could be nice.
Phoenix, Arizona.
I kind
I've
of
been
want
there.
the auto though. I feel like I need the auto.
It's hot.
That's fine.
Definitely hot in the
You could get
summer.
the. Is that a car up there or a vehicle? Rather?
Sure, I'll go.
Rio. I've been there too. That's a super cool place. Sao Paulo. I like better than Rio. My best friend got married in Sao Paulo. It was.
For it. Oh, nice.
It was yeah.
That
Off the
sounds
hook.
like a lot of fun.
It's actually it's we had to follow some pretty strict rules though because there are
Oh,
definitely
wow.
places you don't want to go in
Mm.
Sao Paulo
Is that
as a
guy?
tourist.
It's a guy.
And when you see all the houses
No,
in
no,
the
no.
neighborhoods, they are surrounded by barbed wire and
Oh,
just
wow.
glass on top of the walls. And most of the more affluent folks have guard houses
Wow.
to protect them. And that's crazy.
Oh, it's just a plane.
Yeah, there's a notorious bush in this game that looks
Charleston.
very much like a person.
Charleston, South Carolina, great guess, but no. Rome, have been there. Havana, no desire to go to Havana, but that would be an experience. Mexico, not a city, but I've been to Mexico City, which is one of the most. I don't know if you've been
On the
there.
edge. Oh, it's got a bomb.
Man, it's hard to breathe.
I haven't been to Mexico City. I've been to Mexico, but
Yeah, Mexico.
I can imagine.
Yeah, the pollution is ridiculous in
Yeah.
Mexico City. Cape Town, that would be neat.
Now, do they wear
Moscow.
capes in Cape Town? Is that like the dress
I
code?
think it's a requirement.
Okay. I always wondered about that. I watched a movie
Moscow.
that what Chappie it was in South Africa, but they did not address that.
Moscow, no. Good guess. Shanghai, also great guess. Miami, not too interested. I've been to Miami, not too interested in going back. Sydney, have been there. It's a great place if you are interested in tourism. You know what's nice is the Australians that I've met all really like Americans.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean we're not always well liked. We're in different parts of the world, but they're cool with us.
I had an Australian house guest a couple years ago, and they were very, very friendly.
Yeah, super nice people. Let's see, Seoul. Oh man, these are all great. I should write these down. Well, not Seoul.
They have the best soul food.
Prague, no. Melbourne, been there. Singapore, not been to
Oh,
Singapore.
Is that a
would be an
Bush
experience.
person or is that a person? That's a
St.
Bush
Petersburg,
person.
Russia. Probably cold at this point at the time of the year. No. Should I start giving hints or?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so. Let's narrow it down.
Let's
to,
do
like-
north or south
yeah.
of the equator.
There you go.
North of the equator.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. There's your first hint.
Mumbai.
Ooh.
That's north of the equator, but no. That's a long ass flight. I'm not sure if I want to sit in a plane for 22 hours.
When I lived in Chicago, I took a trip to New Zealand, and it was like that. I had to go from Chicago to LAX to Melbourne to Wellington. No, sorry, to Auckland to Wellington.
Ooh.
It was miserable.
Yeah.
Knees.
Yeah, exactly. That's just
And
sitting.
Ted, you're pretty tall also, so in a plane.
I have to say,
Yeah.
just because you're bringing it up, when we were working with GameStop, a bunch of us took a trip out to GameStop to present, and we had a bunch of choices of airlines, and I figured we should save some money, so we chose Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Never fly Spirit again. I swear, the entire time. The seats are about this long, the space between the seats. So I'm the entire time. I think I'm sitting next to John Fiorito, and my knees are in his lap, and it was absolutely a no frills airline.
Yeah.
We saved a couple $1,000, but I'm not
I've
sure
heard
what's worth
stuff
it.
about Spirit, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Philadelphia, Boston, D.C., Seattle, Stockholm, Nepal. Nope. This game would be better with Chimera. Absolutely, this game would rock with Chimera.
Wouldn't every game?
Yes, it would. Just to have a couple running around
Yeah.
out there for just fodder.
Well, they have a zombie mode that they're doing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Uh-huh. It's on private servers apparently, or test servers rather.
Fun.
Where
That
are
would
the
add a
people?
lot. I think the challenge here is that you got to be patient.
I'm lonely. I want
Right.
friends. Where are they?
New Orleans, great guess.
Oh, that is a cool city.
That's really fun. One of my favorite experiences was going to Jazz Fest in New Orleans and seeing Lenny Kravitz play. Just sitting in a field watching him play. That guy is a
Wow.
consummate performer. And we saw lots of other great people too. Let's see.
Sounds fantastic.
Copenhagen, Honolulu. I used to live in Maui when I was in the summers.
Oh,
during
really?
college. I worked in a windsurfing shop repairing windsurfers and would go windsurfing on the days I didn't have.
My
That's
mom
awesome.
lived in Kauai in college.
Wow.
She was a lifeguard.
Nice.
Yeah.
So those are the places to choose because it's hard to find time and the opportunity to go back sometimes.
Yeah.
How's the circle looking?
Juneau, Alaska.
Right in the middle.
All right.
Vegas. Have been to Vegas a lot. No. Anchorage, Orlando. Have been there. Barcelona. Great guess. Beautiful place to go. Lots of history. No.
What do you think? Should we
Yeah, I was
narrow it down
thinking
to a
that.
region?
So,
Okay.
I'm going to give you a
Continent.
continent. North America.
Ooh,
Oh,
all
okay.
right. So it's not Florence. I didn't hear Florence yet, but just forget about it. It's
Yeah.
not that one.
Coda Comics said, just thought I'd stop by and say hello to, not sure.
Hello,
Disneyland. Great guess. I don't think it qualifies as a city yet.
I'll just hang out here at the top of the hill.
Montreal? Nope. Pierre, South Dakota. Brian Hastings and Al Hastings, I think, used to live near Pierre, South Dakota. Brian is,
Really?
our chief creative officer, and Al's our chief architect. And I think they grew up in North or South Dakota. I'm not sure
Wow.
which one. I might have been both. But I think Brian had a paper route in the winter in South
Oh
Dakota.
my.
Yeah.
So while I was playing Oregon Trail, he was living it.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Fargo. No. Fresno, Portland.
My grandma lives in Fresno. It's definitely not Fresno.
No, don't want to really go there. Ottawa. Somebody did say New York. Sunset City.
Ooh.
Is that Robbie Cox? Is that our? Is it Roberto's?
Yeah, that's Robbie. Yeah,
Okay.
Hey, Robbie.
Robert A. Cox. Good guess, Robbie. Fargo's in Canada, isn't it? Well,
Nah.
it sounds like it. I know
It's
it's
up
not,
there.
but you might imagine it is. Portland, Atlanta, Seattle, Washington. All good guesses. So should I narrow it down further?
Sure.
Well, I'll give you a country. We said North America.
Okay,
so
okay.
It's America. It's a place
Okay.
in America that I haven't been, and it's known for something in particular. It's a city that's synonymous with something.
Everyone look up the city where the biggest ball of yarn is.
Remaster Resistance says, I'm not America. LDK man, I'm not America. Okay.
Oh, that guy always wants us to remaster Resistance.
Oh, Code of Comics asked, hey Insomniac, this is the last time I get to say that this year. That's insane, and what are we guessing for?
Oh yeah, you guys are guessing for a digital download code for this game that we're playing now, PUBG on Xbox One. And you have to guess the city that Ted wants to visit that he hasn't been to yet, and we know that it is in the United States.
Continental United States?
Continental United States,
Alright.
yes. Okay, Salt Lake City, Boston, Boise, Idaho, Nashville. Got it.
Oh!
E-Boning 91. And it's not because I'm a country music fan. I'm actually not a country music fan, but I am a music fan, and they have a lot of great groups out there.
Yeah.
And it is sort of the hub on the sort of East Coast of new music scene. So way to go. Great guess. E-Boning 91.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Nashville. Yeah, I'd like to go there too. I've never been there, but we get the Nashville hot chicken from there, though. I mean, the hot wings that we...
Oh, yeah, those are
that
really
restaurant
good. Yeah,
that
that's
we
crazy.
got for the hot wings challenge that we did last week, they're Tennessee-style chicken.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
really
Did you eat?
I didn't do it.
No, you didn't.
You did it.
Yeah.
Did you see his face? He was...
That's
I hope they
miserable.
turned that into some gifs.
I had like 5 or 6 different
Yeah,
people sending it to
you
me.
looked like you had seen a ghost, and then the ghost,
like made me cry.
possessed you like in The Exorcist.
Did-
Alright, so we have 15 seconds before the circle closes.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Okay.
And you
I'm almost there.
start taking damage.
if you're outside.
If
of
you're
it,
outside
yeah.
the
Outside
the
the blue.
blue circle.
So there's
Yeah.
still 35 people in this little itty bitty circle.
Yeah.
It's not
Wow.
that small yet.
Yeah, it's
Well.
not that small yet. It's bigger.
Oh,
Looks
somebody
like we
said
missed
E-Boning said you said
Someone had said
someone
it
else
before.
said Nashville. Oh, sorry. I apologize. I
All
wasn't
right.
paying enough attention. Hey, and E-Boning, that's good sportsmanship there.
All right. Well, sorry for the confusion there, but we
fault.
appreciate you guys being good sports about it. So then, in that case,
Alright, careful as you come up to this.
Toth.
M-Toth 60486. Yes.
Keep an eye on that house.
Yeah. All right. Going into first-person mode, cutting out all the frills. Do I have
Here's
to
where we
activate
can-
my laser thing? Is that it?
I have no idea on the Xbox.
Change firing mode
No.
burst. Okay.
Single. I'll do single.
Um,
And ready to mingle.
So you think somebody's in there? Doors are open.
I don't think so, but it's good to just keep an eye out for it. Because now we kind of make a decision on how we want to proceed. Like, do we
With
want to stay
extreme
on
prejudice.
Are you doing that on purpose?
A little trigger happy. I've been so patient all this time.
You just want people to come.
Need
to
some
your
action
location.
now.
Yeah.
Someone's going down. I'm ready. Bring it on.
So I'm guessing you're probably not a camper in most shooters. Or-
No.
No.
So I used to play Counter-Strike, and I loved it. I like games like this where it's survival instead of, respawning over and over. And I'd play Counter-Strike, and people would camp at the choke points and throw flashbangs and be all cautious. And I would just take whatever gun had the fastest rate of fire and blitz. And then, I would die, but then I'd do it again the next round, and one other person would join me. And I'd do it again the next round, and then 2 people would join me. And I'd get a couple kills and kind of change the flow of where the choke points were, And so
That's,
I just like playing that way.
does that reflect your real life approach? Just
Yeah,
blitz?
guns a-blazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that I like to think about it up to a certain point, and then it's like, okay, just go. Don't overthink it.
All right, let's see this circle.
That's
Let's see how
actually
big it is.
efficient. I think that makes sense.
Pretty small. So there's some buildings coming up in front of you. So I would be very cautious about that.
Should he crawl?
Maybe not crawl yet, but maybe just
Hear
take your
something.
time a little bit.
Oh, plane.
Sounds like, there's a drop close by. I mean, we're getting down into the final.
I'm in the
20.
shade and the trees, so it's pretty good. It'd be hard to... Okay, there's going to be people up in there.
Probably. There's not a whole lot of spots in the circle, it looks like. And
Uh-oh.
Network
Oh, no.
lag.
If I'm dead when I come back, Come on.
it's alright, you're behind a tree, you'll be fine.
This is like high school all over again. So when I played Counter-Strike in high school, I had 28K modem, lived out in the sticks.
Wow.
There's no DSL or anything. Wait, it's back. I'm alive. Okay. Oh, I'm not even behind cover anymore. Yeah, so I'd play Counter-Strike with 500 ping.
Oh man, look at that drop, it's so close. It's gonna be people going for it for sure.
And would you still win?
Yeah, I could still get kills.
Let's take this moment to remember to save net neutrality. I wish we could save net neutrality.
Mhm.
It drives me bananas that it's a foregone conclusion at this point because it doesn't seem like Congress is going to do anything. It's basically up to the FCC, which is dominated by people who want to eliminate it. So, well, not to make this a political show, but we'll see what happens. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if people's predictions come true in terms of what the providers do once it's lifted.
Doing Z's.
Nice, good move.
Was he behind me?
I don't know.
Clearly, he's probably following you though.
And very hard to hit me like this. Okay.
Oh, there's a vehicle coming up on you. Motorcycle or something. Oh, he's just driving on past. But
He's sightseeing.
careful. Remember, though, someone did see you.
They did, but they're behind me, I think.
This is where I in my limited playtime, get nervous when the circle has gotten smaller and you're going into a building and you know that somebody's probably in there and listening for the footsteps.
Definitely.
Did I just?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like the doorknob or something, or like someone's gun sticking right through the window.
The
Oh,
disconnect.
it was a little handle.
Lincoln Ito, that was a great point. Didn't want to be political, but the disconnect was fitting. Yes, let's hope that doesn't
Well, I just can't hear.
that doesn't become a reality in a few months.
There's only 14 people left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anastasia's saying he or she's gonna have to go in a few minutes. Is the trivia gonna start?
Okay, Anastasia, let's do the third trivia right now. We'll make it a fast one. How about? Oh, geez. Let's see. Adam, do you have any good ones?
Not really.
Adam,
Sorry.
let's go.
You're
let's
not
go.
supposed to be the like.
Am I
you're the
supposed to say
MC of
this?
it.
Maybe I can.
You got this.
Ted, yeah, come up with one. Oh,
Now that I'm on the spot, I'm having a little trouble here. I could talk about the game I'm most looking forward to playing over the break, which is an easy question.
all right.
But we're about, as you guys probably know, we're about to go on winter break here at Insomniac, and a lot of us have a large queue of games that we haven't been able to play during the year that we will be playing. And there are a bunch that I'm looking forward to, but there is one that I am most looking forward to. And there's no real reason I'm most looking forward to it. But all right, anyway.
You're in a great spot, by the way, Corey.
Yeah.
Oh, Anastasia is a she. All right, great.
Also,
Also, I want to point out that
Whoa, what are you doing?
there's someone there.
Are you sure?
I
Yeah.
saw it, yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe there are no birds in this thing, right? Remastered Resistance said, as a European, we still. I'm not American, but it sucks that the vast majority of people can be actively and vocally against something like that, and yet it could still go ahead. That's how our democracy works. We elect representatives, and if the representatives choose not to represent our interests, then we're screwed.
How do I zoom in?
And that's why we try to call our Congress people and make a stink out of it, and threaten them with not reelecting them next time. It works sometimes, and it doesn't work in others. In this case, because it's the FCC's decision and not Congress's decision, there's not much we can really do about it other than voting for, at some point, appointing new FCC members. But once it passes, I think if the ramifications are severely negative for most consumers, then Congress might do something about it. We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully people won't forget about it, and actually, hopefully there won't be any effect on what we do day to day and the services that we're getting in our homes. It's kind of a first world problem, by the way, in some ways.
Sure.
But I think that one of the biggest fears that people have is that providers will actually restrict websites and other content based on their particular opinions.
Definitely.
And that would be an abridgment of democracy, and that would be bad.
That's
I
1984.
yeah, I mean, it's hard to believe something like that could happen, but these days, given our political climate, you never know.
I found a good camping
Corey,
spot.
This is like the perfect circle.
Yeah.
I'm just going to talk about politics while you guys
Let's
yeah.
see. Are people guessing? People guess games that Ted
Oh,
wants
sorry.
to play.
Yes.
There's
Okay.
Nier,
Games.
Mario Odyssey.
The game I want to play the most over Christmas. That is. Okay. So played Automata. Great game. Mario. I don't have a Switch yet. I'm sorry to admit. I played Breath of the Wild on Wii U, and best game of the year for me. Let's see. Mario. The person who's leading the charge against net neutrality has a really good
7.
punchable face. Let's see. Great. I have to hear politics at school now. Ted Price is now talking politics. I will stop talking politics. I'm sorry. But it's important though. It affects all of us. Okay. Persona 5? Nope. Destiny 2? Nope. Horizon? Played it. Awesome game. PUBG? I've played
Your
it.
car.
Let's see. What year did the game come out? Not going to give any hints yet, but I will tell you it's a recent game.
Recent game.
Yes.
And don't forget your
Crash Insane Trilogy.
yeah,
Wow,
okay,
great
fine.
guess. GT Sport? No.
Right outside.
Uncharted? Played it. Oh, COD World War II. That is on my list. I will be playing that. Mass Effect Andromeda? Nope. You know, I'm not. This is probably sacrilege. I'm not that big of a Mass Effect fan. Wolfenstein 2. Another one I will be playing. But not my favorite.
Oh my god, you're still in the circle.
Let's see. Wow. Wider 631 asked. No. Code of Comics said Rhyme, Horizon Zero Dawn, Gran Turismo Sport, FIFA 18. It's alright, none of those. Battlefront 2 for sure. No. Hellblade, played it. Assassin's Creed, I'm playing it right now. I'm actually loving it.
Awesome.
I
I've
haven't-
heard
looks
nothing
good.
but good things about it.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
They've really refined their formula, and I feel like it hasn't. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed that's hooked me as much since Black Flag.
Oh,
so this
awesome.
one's
That's perfect. That was my favorite Assassin's Creed, so I'm sure I'll enjoy this one.
yeah, it's great. Shadow of War. Yes, that is it.
Nice.
Who gets
So,
Shadow of War?
Zenon Meester. Z-Man Meester.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Congrats.
Yep, you got it.
That's the last code. All right.
There's only
Send
5 more
Justin
people.
your. Wait.
Only 5 more people left. Come on, Corey.
That is impressive.
Oh, well, I'm just hiding. I just got lucky with hiding.
Yeah, for the guy who says he doesn't camp.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, but once I found the spot, I was oh, this is golden
Sure.
because like
Yeah, no, this is golden. I wouldn't leave this spot.
Ugh.
They're right outside.
But there's nothing behind you, right? You're basically
Yeah,
in the
it's a
corner.
dead end.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Watch, someone's
4
gonna throw a
people.
grenade in here though.
4
They're
people.
gonna.
Is that usually what happens if when you get
4.
down to this small, you're throwing grenades in all the buildings?
You have to know where they are.
Okay, because they're gonna find. Well, if you
Right.
broadcast your position, you're in trouble too.
I keep moving like this just a little bit, just in case.
Shadow of War single player loot box sim 2017.
4 out of 100.
So that sounds like
people.
you're not in favor. You're not a fan of that game. I'm actually playing because I really liked the prior game, and
the tree.
I've heard people really say they enjoy it. I got sucked into the mythology, and want to try it again.
Let's see the circle.
Oh, Shadow of War is better than the previous in
Oh,
almost every
am
way.
I out of it now?
That
I
is
can't
great
tell.
to hear. I'm actually really happy about that. I wasn't sure what to expect
I
going
think I'm in it
so
now. I'm still in it.
now looking forward to it
Oh
more.
my god, you actually are.
Wow. This may be.
This is like the luckiest circle I have ever seen in my life.
We're at the center of the universe right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, and then
Below
family-friendly
Corey.
content said, "Really, I didn't think Shadow of War was that good." Okay, well, I think there's a debate going on about Shadow of War.
Are you a big Lord of the Rings fan?
Well, I read all the books, and I was a
Okay.
big fan of the books. I actually wasn't that much. I wasn't a fan of the movies as much because
Okay.
I didn't feel like they did the books justice.
Okay.
But the game, I thought the game was well constructed, and the first game was.
Your
And
palms sweaty?
Yeah.
mostly, I want to see what they've improved. I think it's always educational to play a sequel and see what
Definitely.
choices they make.
Bye, Anastasia. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey,
Two people.
bye,
2
Anastasia.
people.
That is crazy.
All I'm doing is just
I can't
it's
believe-
blind luck. I mean, I'm not.
Oh, he's right there. He's right
Oh,
there.
get him!
Get him! No!
Oh,
No.
man!
I shot him like 10 times. Are you kidding me?
Corey!
Oh man.
Lag. That's
Wow.
lag.
Nice job, though. Well done.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
Seriously.
Dude.
I don't think anybody can top that here. So-
I shot him in the back like 3 times, but I guess he had the backpack on, and then. Oh wow.
So Adam,
What a
rewinding,
rush.
would you have changed your strategy at all?
Honestly,
Had
in
you
that
been in Corey's-
situation, I don't think I would have.
Yeah.
Because the
Lame.
circle just
Here you
stayed
go.
on him
Next
every
one.
single time. I mean, even down to the smallest circle, he still had it in that tiny little corner of the house. That was like,
Wow,
that was honestly the luckiest
Oh,
circle
how'd
placement
you
I've ever
miss?
seen.
That was impressively bad. Yeah, I mean, I did hit him several times. You saw the blood coming out of him, but then I don't know. I couldn't get the kill. What's funny is he didn't even notice me at first.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
shooting
he's-
him and he
he had
still didn't
no
notice
idea.
me.
Yep.
Oh my.
It's
Yeah,
alright.
we got time for another match or two though. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe oh It was him and one other guy.
Yep.
I bet the next guy would have killed me for sure though, because he would know. What
I know where you
happened.
are.
Name 333 asks, can you press LT to look down sights? Yes.
Oh, good. They turned it into a
wait.
clip.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah, because I'm gonna need to relive that moment and see.
But-
exactly
oh my
what it was.
See what they called it? Panic button activated.
See, that's where I would just need the full auto Uzi, so it's just spray and pray, you know? Because I think I started overthinking it a little. Oh, aim right, aim left. What's weird is as I was shooting more and more, the recoil felt different than when I just do little bursts. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But I wasn't expecting it. I kept overcorrecting. Yeah, it's okay.
I'm impressed.
That was fun though.
So you were number 3, so there were three
Two
Other people
Okay.
left out of 100.
That's incredible. Well, I'm not gonna take the camping approach. I'm just gonna go in guns
All right,
blazing. 'cause
guns
it's fun.
blazing.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
do
see
it.
what happens.
Man, that was beginner's luck for sure.
Well, that's what
I mean, it wasn't really.
that's what's great
beginner's
about
luck.
this game.
Yeah, it's just.
Are we no,
We're good,
Look like
we're
we
good.
crashed.
I think since it just came out, the server's a little crowded.
Yeah. I was gonna say again, that's what sort of sucked me into this game, because I think my first game, I had similar situation where I got pretty far. I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Yeah.
And it's those moments you really remember, right? And
Yeah,
keep coming
it
back.
is very thrilling. And I mean, I was just sitting there doing nothing for like 7 minutes. It was a very thrilling 7 minutes.
Yeah.
The tension was ratcheting up.
Yeah.
Hello.
Family-friendly content is asking, what's your thoughts on Battlefront 2? We streamed it a couple episodes ago, and we had a whole discussion about it. You can check out that stream. Seemed pretty fun from, I know you're probably trying to get at the controversy about it, with whatever. We kind of touched on that a little bit in the last episode where we played that game, but, it's
right.
not a whole lot to say about it.
So
right
if you
now.
want a action game, or an action-packed game, there's a city I believe right below you.
Right now?
That you could just jump out and go straight down.
All right. So
Severny, right below.
where's my dive? Dive is. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's worth mentioning that I got a chance to interview Brendan Green, who is the creative director on PUBG.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah.
it's on if you go to the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences website, I host a podcast called Game Maker's Notebook, and he's a great guy. And we talked a lot about his strategies for when he plays. We talked about what it's like to work with Bluehole, the Korean team that's behind this, and sort of his inspiration for the game. Oh, am I doing something stupid?
No.
Okay.
I'm just
Yellow-bellied marmots
making
says,
noises
barefoot
about
skydiving. Nice.
about
Yeah,
the,
sweet
how
things.
crowded it is.
Yeah, it is. You're right. It is crowded. And why is this so crowded? Because everybody just chooses
Because
to jump out
everyone
early.
just jumped out. It's a big city, and it's the first available place to jump to.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a
Third
good
person.
one.
Oh, it doesn't really matter.
Right bumper.
Right bumper. Okay.
All right, let's run in there and see if we can get something.
So
quick.
is this a good port? And you playing on the? Yeah, we're playing on Xbox One.
Oh, there's guns right in
Oh
front
shit!
of you.
Oh. All right.
So
Oh,
Oh,
there's
there's
another
two
guy
guys.
too.
Two guys. Oh, I'm sucking. Okay.
try jumping and
Get
just
X,
get
X, X! Get it! I can't pick up the goddamn gun! There we go!
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
reload!
Hold square. Or yeah, X. Get him.
Oh, we are.
They
Alright,
went
where'd
out
they
that
go?
way.
There. Oh, was that someone?
Alright, well, forget it. I'll just.
Yeah.
Is this the right gun? Should I choose this
Good.
one?
See
or
if you
the
can
other
get more ammo.
Yeah.
one? Alright,
yeah.
there we go.
But
Just
careful,
get
they might have
everything.
picked up a gun too. That's like somewhere right around the corner.
Like by you picking up both guns, even though they're identical, you're denying it to them.
Yeah,
But be careful.
alright.
There may have been another gun.
They're probably waiting for me to come out this door.
Hey Justin, can you link to that the podcast that Ted was talking about?
Yeah, and I will also recommend that you listen to Robin Honeke's. Oh, there we
There's
go.
a guy.
Oh,
Okay.
get him.
Which one was it again, guys? What was it called?
Hold on a sec.
Can you? Oh, he has no gun.
Oh.
Can you hold left trigger?
I'm trying. There's no zoom on this
Oh,
gun.
there isn't. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Nice
Yeah,
shot.
yeah,
Good shot. Good
yeah.
shot. Good shot.
All right, Val.
I wonder how
You
you
and me,
do
buddy.
sights in this game.
Oh,
he's trying to
where
lead
did he
out.
go?
You think you're smart? Oh God, I suck at this. All right.
He's making a break for the house.
If I lose
Corner
this,
him. Okay.
Get him.
oh
Chase
shit.
him
All right, he's got
Hurry
nowhere to
before he
go
can-
now.
before he can pick up a gun.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh.
There
There
you
he
go.
is. Ah,
Oh.
he's in the bathroom.
Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? What? That is pathetic.
Wait, did he kill him?
Yes, he picked up a gun and he killed me.
He
He
shot
shut the
through the
door
door?
as I'm fumbling around trying to open the door.
my God.
Oh, that is so embarrassing. And now it's memorialized, or it's immortalized.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to a pro.
All right, Adam.
Anyway, that was much more exciting.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was a good chase down anyway.
can't
But that shows
believe
that the accuracy is challenging.
Yeah.
I mean,
And also he picked up a shotgun, so
Oh, did
in
he?
close
Okay.
range, you had no chance.
I feel better. I should have gotten him. I was going to the house.
Okay, so oh yeah, what's the link again for that podcast?
Oh, it's the AIAS Game Maker's Notebook, and you should be able to go to the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences website and check it out. And there's several episodes of the podcast. Brendan was the first, Robin Haneke was the second, and we'll have another one coming out this week.
Nice.
Yep.
And
And we actually do the interview right here at Insomniac.
that's right.
Interviews.
Nice. We got another clip.
Oh.
NA AIM.
Yeah.
North American AIM.
So
Is that what it is? Is that NA for North America?
well,
Yeah.
I think in general a lot of people say like, oh, if you want easy mode, play on North America servers, and that's like for any game.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Fair enough.
When I played last night, I couldn't figure out how to aim down the sights. Can you? It's
Yeah, I don't know how. Let me
Well-
grab a gun over here. And
Well,
see
I
if
was
we can
kind of
figure
doing
out.
it, and one time I got my laser.
Yeah,
reticle
one
to
time you
work,
did
and then I
get
couldn't
it.
repeat it.
I thought it was left trigger. I thought because I felt like with the first game I played, I was able to
So
do that.
this
Oh.
is, but we need to aim down the
Yeah.
sights. Like
Is it-
that's
do you
not
have to-
exactly hit.
Right click.
Right click is lean right,
Oh,
and then left click is lean left.
okay.
Okay. Oh wait, no, that's not.
Oh, can you guys play Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 or 2 next year when you return? Yeah, we definitely can. You know, James has a tentative schedule right now. We got a big backlog of games we want to get through. That sounds like a great one to add to the
Yep.
list.
You figured it out. Figure out
This-
something. It's kind of.
Oh, okay. Is that it? Goodness.
There's kind of a North American versus European war in pretty much any competitive game.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ted, do you want to do one more? I feel
No,
like
no.
you need some redemption after that one.
Really? Oh,
Take-
okay,
take
all
one
right.
more
All
shot.
right.
And,
I'll-
and
now
this
you're
will be
warmed up.
right above the military island,
Right here?
so you can do the same thing.
All right, here we go.
And we'll just.
All right, let's go. I should be aiming for.
We have a request to please send Evan an early copy of Spider-Man PS4. Sorry, it does not work that way. You know, just yeah, sorry. That's beyond the scope of possibility. But nice try. Let's see what else we got. It tightens the reticle
What-
when holding L2, but it doesn't zoom.
What part of the base should I be going to?
So you're heading towards an okay place.
Okay.
The only tricky part is though, since you didn't go above it and dive.
Yeah.
People are gonna land before you.
Okay.
Like that
I
dude right
think
there.
maybe I got it by holding LT and then pressing RB. I think that did something.
Maybe so. So it's gonna be a foot race between you and that one other guy right next to you.
Except I'm going over here.
So yeah, you have. Right. There's that building right in front of you. You can go to.
Oh wait, I thought there was, but
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, we have a couple of followers that I forgot to call out. I'm sorry. Family friendly content and Roland. I need glasses. Hold on.
Rolando Chain.
This chain, yeah.
What am I-
Thank you both very much for the follows. We appreciate it.
Come on. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Like, what the hell? I think I'm. Oh.
That would explain it.
Yes.
The wall didn't load yet. See, Adam was able to go through the wall before it loaded.
Yeah. Well, he knew where the door was, so
Ah.
I think that was what's going on.
Ooh, you got
What
the
game are you
4X
most
scope?
looking forward
What's
to
that?
in
4X scope?
2018?
I got one?
Well, there was
Apart
one back
from
there.
Spider-Man.
Next to that coat.
Oh. Okay.
Apart from Spider-Man.
Oh, do you see there's a guy right in front of you?
I did. But,
Oh god. Jump and punch him.
Fuck.
If you
I'm
jump
punching.
If you
and
get that
punch,
Uzi, you're good.
then you do a Superman punch, which is a KO.
Trying. This is pathetic. All right, I'm running. Just want a gun.
Careful in those.
oh,
Oh,
there's
there's
a
Shit.
Get it, get it, get it.
I'm trying. X. X.
Uh-oh.
It's a race.
Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Okay,
Yes.
hurry. Get him.
Okay, you're
Okay,
fine.
okay,
You're fine.
You're fine.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Yes.
Ah.
Careful. Oh, uh-oh.
Careful.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Oh, no,
There he is.
Oh!
All right, I'm going to abdicate.
Well, that was a 50-50. It could have gone right or left.
And that's the difficult part about landing in those like really populated areas.
Yeah.
Is it can sometimes be a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Like sometimes people just get guns before you and are.
Well, that was, I mean,
Well,
he went through the door and you could have gone right or left. If you went
Yeah.
left, you probably would have killed him. You know, it's just one of those things.
Definitely got to get used to the controls. I think that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It
I
takes a
feel
while.
like that's what like everyone in the game is struggling with right now. It's just because it's so different.
Which actually, that's good. I mean, this is the time to get in and start playing
Yeah,
because
definitely.
you don't have experts yet.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, it's because I mean, they're trying to fit an entire keyboard onto a control.
Mhm.
Right.
There's just so many functions and it's really difficult.
So they asked earlier, family-friendly content. What game are you most looking forward to next year, apart from Spider-Man?
Last of Us 2, if they announce... did they announce a release date yet? Or no, it was just they just announced it. So that's the one I saw this year.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes out, that's the one I'm looking
Mhm.
for. I don't know what its release date is.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Mine will be Red Dead 2.
Oh, yeah.
Last of Us is up there, though, yeah. But Red Dead, man, could just ride horses off boulders all day, man. just to see how far I can jump with it before I kill myself. Pushing it to the limit never gets old. Or robbing trains.
There's some good games coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some really good games coming
Yeah.
out. So it's going to be really strong.
I think this will be, unless you die right away, this is going to be our last
Sounds
match
good.
for today.
Sounds good.
Although this game is addicting.
It
We
is,
Play it
yeah.
for a while, especially because we got a little taste of coming close. You know.
I know.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's why it like sucks you in is because you just say like, all right, one more game, one more game, one more game. Super addictive.
So how many people now are playing worldwide?
24 million.
24 million.
As of that was the number they gave at the Game Awards.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
And so wasn't this originally like a mod for H1Z1 or something?
Yes, that's what Brendan said. I believe.
All right. And then it turned into its own thing. That's so cool.
Well, he was making mods, and
Uh-huh.
Right.
and then this
Yeah.
became. Worked with the team in Korea. Listen to the podcast. Actually, get it from Brendan directly because I think I asked him those questions.
All right, we're gonna drop in school.
Okay.
So right here.
And tell us your
What
strategy
examples?
again or your reasoning for dropping in school.
We're gonna make it more action-packed since we already watched Corey camp.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
a little.
No, I mean you
camping
did
tower.
great. That was
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah. Did great until I had to try to shoot a guy who
One
wasn't
guy
looking at me.
who wasn't
was
looking
just-
at you.
He was not running either. I mean, at least I did hit him. I hit him like at least 3 times. It just none of them were fatal. But
Yeah.
it's better than nothing.
So I mean, I think it probably shows that armor is really important in this game.
Yeah.
Armor helmets are really, really important.
Wow. Okay. This is absolutely a highly populated area.
Yep. Oh wow, there's at least
4
3
guys, right? 4 total.
All right,
Yeah.
let's see.
Now, these are your weapons on the roof.
Yes,
Okay.
but it's not loaded in, so we'll see how we go.
Link to know is saying PUBG is really popular, but Fortnite also runs really well on consoles. I haven't tried Fortnite yet. Looks awesome.
Oh no, oh no. Thinking about just abandoning the roof.
Did I see the Infinity War trailer? Yes, I did. It was pretty awesome.
Oh my gosh. It's
So
rubber
many
banding.
characters in that one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little hard to keep
Oh my
track of
gosh.
who's who.
Justin.
Are you lagging?
Are you stuck?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
lagging pretty hard. Justin's like throttling my internet.
No, it's net neutrality.
Oh,
wait,
is it?
That hasn't been revealed yet.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like what it was like when I played Counter Strike.
Oh my gosh.
Is this running on a 1 or a 1X?
I think it's a 1.
It's a 1.
Can't.
Also, did you guys see the Ready Player One trailer?
Yes. Actually, there have been 2 or 3.
I think
now.
a new one just came
Oh
out.
my God.
Oh!
One more. We have to
Yeah,
do one more.
definitely.
That doesn't count.
Corey, it's all you.
All
You've
right.
been the hero
Alright.
of us today.
Alright.
The hero
Yes.
of Insomniac.
Well, this time I'm gonna be a little. I know we're running low on time, so I'm not gonna camp.
Yeah, the Ready Player One trailer looks great. I'm trying to avoid watching too. I actually started the 3rd one and just shut it off because I didn't want to have too many spoilers. I feel like trailers these days,
Yeah.
They show everything.
pretty yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough. I mean, this is the same challenge we have with games, right?
Yeah,
How much do you show?
Mm-hmm.
How much do you give away? It's fortunately, the bigger games get, the more there is that you can show. We used to have that
Sure.
problem with Ratchet, where with a relatively contained game, you really couldn't show a whole lot without giving everything away. Now it's different.
Code of Comics says, Ted, if you could, would you combine Ratchet and Clank with Spider-Man PS4 or any other games?
That's a good question. I don't think Ratchet and Clank have the same tonality as Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a different visual style.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for fun, it would be great to be able to pick up a wrench in the game in Spider-Man, but Spider-Man doesn't use a wrench, so it doesn't fit. I think a long time ago, when Naughty Dog was making Jak and Daxter, we would exchange sort of items between games. I think we put some Jak and Daxter posters in one of our games, and they had some Ratchet and Clank paraphernalia in one of the Jak and Daxters, and that was great. So there's certainly games where it makes sense. I mean, a game like Sunset Overdrive, anything goes. You could put Ratchet costume in Sunset Overdrive, and that would be great. Except it's on Xbox. It might be a
It's true.
Oh, the book was a fun read. Yeah, Ready Player One's actually a fun read. I agree. It's not the height of literature, but it's okay.
Yeah.
And it kind of, what I like about it is that you can imagine where things might go.
Mm-hmm.
We're all completely immersed in this alternate reality and getting all of our entertainment through haptics and visors. But it's a little bit, I mean, nobody has conquered the how do you move around issue,
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
How do you convince a player that he's truly moving
Check
around?
this out, I'll do a trick. Oh, that's very slow, never mind. I thought I could like spin around real fast.
That would be a nice little feature, wouldn't it?
I like how you like turn the controller too.
My dad is that way. I tried playing Mario Kart with him.
Oh,
and
you
he
got some company.
Yabo Yor
Oh, no.
remembers
It's
where
okay,
the
I'll
J and
take it
D
out.
poster is. That's great. The Jak and Daxter poster.
Point yourself down so they don't shoot you out of the air.
They can do that?
They have a cell
Yes.
town
Oh
square.
my.
I don't remember that. That's
Okay,
impressive.
I'm hoping this little house on the prairie has got what I'm looking for.
Code
wanna live out my
Code
days in
Comics
peace.
says, I think Ratchet and Clank artistic style would be interesting for Spider-Man PS4. What do I think?
I think they really want that crossover to happen, but it's probably not in the mix.
We're kind of enjoying the style we created for Spider-Man. Let's see. It's fitting for her to be in it, but the way she was charging into a battle with an army is out of character. I think I missed a comment.
Oh, they're talking about
Oh, Tracer. Yeah.
Ready Player One.
Got it.
Give me a gun. What do we got? Ooh, combat
Combat
pants.
pants.
Nice.
Yeah, I was actually surprised by seeing that character.
Same here, yeah.
Yeah, it all of a sudden, I'm used to keeping my movies and games worlds sort of separate.
Did I get a micro Uzi? Is that what I saw?
I don't know. It was, if you guys didn't hear it, Justin said the same thing.
Yeah.
We agree.
I agree.
I thought I saw a micro Uzi somewhere.
Coda Comics says, "Oh yeah, Ted Spider-Man looks amazing,
What's this?
beyond amazing. Great job to everyone who works on it. Can't wait to see it in person." Thank you. We've been having fun making it. It's a big effort.
Yeah.
Lots of people working on it. But it has been, I think it's been
here's
a
a shotgun.
fun and creative effort too. I mean, what's nice about it is that
Absolutely.
Marvel's been hands off. We've been doing. I mean, of course they have our input, but this is a very Insomniac Spider-Man.
For sure.
Oh yeah, right. The army scene had Lara Croft, Chun-Li, and Battletoads. Right. You know what? So there's a good point being made here that it is great to see games crossing over more frequently into mainstream media. I mean, games have surpassed mainstream media, we think, and we all think in terms of their allure and appeal. But
Can I drive this?
in a movie like Ready Player One that has such a giant budget and such big names attached to it, it's nice to see game characters, beloved game characters in it. Would be nice if Ratchet was in it. Let's see.
Where am I?
Careful, there were guys like right to your right.
Yeah.
Ted, would you do me a solid and talk to Sean Layden about Resistance 4?
So you're in a good spot right now.
Okay.
Sure. Next time I saw Sean
I
recently,
see
so
what-
maybe I should ask him again. I have to say there's a lot of love for Resistance out there with you guys in here at Insomniac, and I know there's enthusiasm at Sony, lots of fans at Sony. So never say never. I think I've said that a bunch of times. I'd love to see it come back, but somebody suggested earlier in the cast here that we should have. It would be better if there were Chimera running around in PUBG. So
Yeah.
that's got to come first.
I'm
That
better
would be
at
super
killing
cool.
them also
agree.
than live opponents.
Let's see. Link in it says, well, I remember it's a player who chose to take her character as an avatar. Okay, we're still talking about Ready Player One.
Did you see Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah.
It was so weird to me when they're having that like group therapy session or whatever it was, and like all the video game characters were sitting around, and it was, kind of not breaking the fourth wall, but just so weird to me to see those characters as movie characters now, like in a.
I mean, it was similar with like Toy Story, right? Where they
Yeah.
had, like classic toys.
Yeah, it was.
Along with
yeah.
like brand new creations from Pixar.
And I heard that.
Oh,
they,
get him! Ah!
Come on! Yes!
Yes!
Ugh!
Look at that.
One for Insomniac. All right.
Careful.
Oh, that was so glorious.
Good job, Corey.
Oh, this game
Good job,
gives you a
Corey.
rush. All right. Anyway, I heard that they wanted to put Mario in that game, but then they didn't because they thought it would detract too much from Ralph because he's so iconic. So they only put characters that were not quite as famous as him.
Yeah. I'll read a couple more comments here. Comments. Remaster Resistance said, actually, before he said that, somebody says, Spider-Man, Code of Comics said, I think Spider-Man 4, PS4 should have a TED skin or an Insomniac Games logo. Not a TED skin ever in any of these games, but you will see a lot of Insomniacs in the game.
Sure.
I will say that. Let's see. Insomniac Museum under the Daily Bugle building. That's a great suggestion. Insomniac Museum is a sort of a staple of our games, so that'd be cool. And then Remaster Resistance said, clearly you would like another Resistance. I think that's great.
They're not going to stop, so feel free to like kind of wane off answering every one of their.
Okay, well he said if I actually talk to Sean about it, I will be officially his favorite human. I will talk to Sean. I'll ask him. So cool. Then I'll be somebody's favorite human. That'll be
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you're probably
Thanks,
already
Remaster
lots of
Resistance.
people's favorite human. You got kids, right?
I have kids.
There you
Yes,
go.
I have 4 people who probably would choose maybe me or maybe my wife. I don't know. Come on, do it!
Get him! Ah!
Closer. There you go. Oh yeah.
You
Oh
got
yeah.
it. You got it.
He's reloading.
Ah, no!
Oh, you gotta reload. You're out. You're out. You're out.
All right, you got it. You got it. Right here. Boom!
Yes! Yes! 2 for Insomniac. All right.
Oh, boom, sucker! Should I take their gun as a little
Nope.
range? I mean, I'm doing pretty good with this gun.
Yeah, this is.
Wait,
this
am
is
I
the gun
bleeding?
for
I'm
you.
bleeding. I'm bleeding.
No, you're
I'm okay?
fine,
Okay,
you're
okay.
fine.
Jesse Franco. Take that. Tell your brother James. I'm
Look
gonna
at how many
see his new
Pog
movie.
champs you're getting.
Yes.
People love it.
I am actually a real life PogChamp, by the way. I know PogChamp is this big Twitch thing, but yes, I'm a internationally ranked Pog player.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's your rank?
Well, it's no longer. It's defunct now.
Oh.
But back when it was a thing, I was number 12.
Really?
Out of a lot of players?
No.
Millions?
No, because the only amount of people that actually knew about this and did the rankings and stuff was like maybe 200. But
Hey, 12 that's pretty good.
yeah. Well, I'm actually better at PUBG than Pogs.
That's right, number 3.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
But my friend, I have the plaque at my desk that says I'm a Pog champion certified, and it's like a.
So we let's see, who's Dan Johnson, and then that's from 770 Mega Man, and LinkedIn to knows Dan Johnson was a former employee of Insomniac Games that passed away. That's right, sadly, but does appear in the majority, if not all, of our games. And let's family-friendly comic is going to sleep. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for following.
He's from Scotland. That's
Ooh.
sweet. That's cool.
That's so cool. to have
Remaster
people watch
Resistance.
from all over.
He says his current excitement is through the roof. All right.
Let's check
Excellent.
the map. Let's see where we're going.
I'm right over here. Here.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
What do you guys think of the new Spider-Verse Miles trailer from Sony? The
Looks
trailer
awesome.
looked great, and I'm excited for the movie.
Yeah,
You
it's
seen it?
fantastic.
I thought it was. Yeah, I liked the stylization. I thought it was different.
Yep.
Yeah.
The animation was a little jarring to me, but I think I'll get used to it, and it looks really interesting.
Yeah.
Told you, Corey. You're of Insomniac.
Yeah.
You got
All
it.
right, we're gonna keep streaming until we get this.
The R3 reveal trailer, which was a live action, was pretty cool. That for us was a risk because going to a live trailer for a game wasn't something a lot of people were doing at the time.
That's true.
I think, and we wanted to convey the tone more than anything with that trailer, and tell that let people know that it was a personal story versus more of a military thing. Yeah, and it worked. It got people interested. It's hard when you're on your second sequel and you're trying to figure out how to make a game stand out from its predecessors while remaining familiar to those who really like it, and it worked.
Ooh.
Oh, yep. What would you recommend? Yes, no?
I mean,
I use that one a
for
lot.
any other
Counter-Strike.
player, I'd recommend it, but Corey's
Your shotgun
Corey's
guy?
rocking it with the.
I mean,
With the
stick
shotgun.
with
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what you know, right? Like
Yeah.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
What do you guys think of the new God of War? It looks amazing.
Yeah, can't wait for that.
Yeah.
That might be my most anticipated game of next
That
year.
looks really fun.
Did they announce a release date for that, or a year
I
release
think
year?
it's, I think it's first quarter.
Okay,
Yeah, it's like late first quarter, I
yeah.
think.
got it.
So can I use the energy drink?
Yes, you can.
Will it help me?
Oh,
Yes.
the ads for Ratchet and Clank were live action too, and hilarious. You're right; they were live action. I think that those were much earlier, and that was
Energy
when
drink.
live action commercials were more frequent because we couldn't show as much gameplay. The gameplay just didn't look as good in that era as it did in the PlayStation 3 era.
Right.
So as people were moving into the all gameplay commercials, we went the other way with live action on R3.
Those commercials were so good for Ratchet, though.
They were. I'll give a lot of credit to Amy Blair, who was the marketing director at Sony at the time, who shepherded those through, and I think really did convince a lot of people that it was worth blowing things up.
Yeah, yeah.
Live.
It's one of the most memorable commercials that I can think
Yeah,
of.
One that they never aired, I think it was never aired, was when it was about the Inflato Ratchet, and you have a kid out driving a tractor, not a riding mower, mowing his lawn, and then he puts the Inflato Ratchet on a tractor, and it drives out into the street, and a truck hits it, and his mom comes out and goes, "Billy!" It was awesome. It was
that
so
sounds
funny.
great.
But the networks wouldn't let us air it because it was too
Yeah,
disturbing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, I remember seeing those, and it was kind of like in the earlier days of special effects where you would still believe it. You know,
Yeah.
you'd think it's real, and I'd see them like, wait, how'd they do that? What?
Oh, those were all practical effects.
Yeah.
In the Ratchet.
Yeah, because they looked so real.
Yeah. For the commercials. Yeah, the film crew was blowing stuff up on set for those commercials. So that was neat. I didn't get to go down to any of them. I think several Insomniacs did, and that was pretty neat. Let's see.
See, I don't even know
that
how I did that.
I think, okay.
How did I do this?
Lots of other questions.
I want to get out of
Can I
this.
see for 5
Yeah,
seconds?
Rated T for teen. Let's see. Pick it up. Did you model the whole city in Spider-Man 4 building for
Okay,
building or something
wait,
less time
no,
consuming?
Sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Making games is time consuming.
Just
There's,
announced.
in a lot of cases, there aren't that many shortcuts, but that's about all I'll say here. Oh yes, turning people into chickens was something that we did on one of the commercials. That was not a practical effect. That was actually an effect. I don't think we were able to turn people really into chickens. Magna Boots ad. I can't remember that one. Do you guys remember that one?
The boots?
Magna Boots ad.
So, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Not off the top of my head.
Okay, Code of Comics says, here's a controversial question, which I'll answer. Since this conversation comes up in school every day, what's your opinion on video games causing or leading to violence in kids and adults? Are games to blame for violence? No, of course they're not. And there have been many studies that have shown conclusively that there is no link between violence and video games. So if you want to know more, go to the ESA website, and you can read plenty on why that is an unfounded fear.
they used to say the same thing about heavy metal music in the 80s, and we all know now that that is not true.
Yep.
So, same thing.
And I will say too that our industry won a decisive case at the Supreme Court, where video games were under fire by anti-video game lobbyists, and we are protected under the First Amendment. And part of the argument on our behalf was that there is no causal link between video games and violence.
I imagine that case was like Game Genie was sitting there on the stand, and he was like, "You want the truth?
I will
You
say
can't
I was.
handle the truth."
I went to the Supreme Court. I was
wow.
part
Wow.
of the defense. Helped with the defense, and I got to sit there and watch the Supreme Court justices just rip into both sides. So both sides were represented by very, very accomplished lawyers, and it really made me appreciate our court system and how smart these Supreme Court justices are. I mean, they are well versed on the law, obviously, but they also know. I mean, they certainly are familiar with cultural trends. They are they're adamant about protecting our constitutional rights. So anyway, I walked away being in awe.
Oh, that's amazing
fantastic.
that you got to go for that, though,
Yeah.
too.
I was really lucky.
That is historic.
Yep. And that was thanks to the ESA, who continues to protect our gaming rights from legislators who know nothing about games and still think that games are evil for some reason.
It is scary when some people, seems like there are some legislators that just, they don't understand new technology.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's the same, well, not to get back into the FCC stuff again, but it's like they don't even understand what they're agreeing to in some cases, or how it'll affect normal people.
I think, well, I mean, to be more cynical about it, I do think that a lot of times legislators are looking for new platforms to stand out so that they can start focusing on the re-election campaign. And so for many years, video games had a big target.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a massive target.
Yeah.
We were easy. And fortunately, we no longer are. And I think a lot of credit also goes to the ESRB for creating this voluntary rating system that has absolutely been monumental in informing players and parents about what's in these games. And that has been something we have stood on to show that we are responsible as an industry.
And it's also cool just to see how, you know, all the good that comes out of video games too, that you have to consider.
Yeah.
With, you know, the inspiration and the creativity and everything. I mean, I know, like myself, when I was little playing games, they inspired me, you know, more than anything else. And just playing them, my mind would go crazy thinking about them, and I'd start drawing stuff and, you know, learn how to use a computer and everything. I never got really good at coding like, you know, you guys did, but got good at the art kind of, and, you know, it's because of video games, you know, like if they weren't there, I wouldn't have been into that. I would have done something else. So
That's a good point.
it's
They also bring people together. For example, do you know that Justin Steinmetz Deer got married because of Resistance?
Wow.
He met
I've
his
heard
wife.
that story. Yeah.
He met
That's
his
amazing.
wife playing Resistance co-op.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Or
amazing.
maybe it was Resistance 1 multiplayer. But I went to their wedding and they had Chimera on their wedding cake. It was fantastic.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Well, not to toot my own horn, but I am almost in the top quarter again here.
Nice.
So
I think you might be the best player I've ever seen.
yeah, I mean, clearly my
You
flailing is good at dodging bullets.
Oh!
Oh, you got him. He has no chance. He has no chance. This is easy. Easy kill.
He's
He
running
doesn't know
away.
what he's up against. You're going to go inside and just take him out.
I'm gonna see if
Your
he's gonna pop
coach
out
is
again.
telling you what to do here.
No, I'm gonna see if he's gonna pop out again.
Okay. Oh, there he
he's
is.
at
There
the
he is.
window. He's at the window. He knows that you know.
Come. To
You're
devil.
just teasing him now. Do you have a grenade? Okay, I don't want to distract you.
I feel like if I try to
Yeah.
get it, I'm just gonna die.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, is he still up there?
He threw a grenade at you. Explode.
Is he still up there?
Is he behind the
imagine
door?
So?
No, I think it's just graphic glitch. What did they say back in the 80s? Pac-Man is making kids violent. Look at that kid going around eating everyone. That's a good one.
Oh, there he
Oh,
is.
okay. Good.
All right, you got him.
Looked like I got
You
him.
got him. You got him. Oh no.
Oh!
Ah. Oh no.
Oh man. Okay, out of ammo. Out of ammo. There you go.
That's all right. Good move. Good move. Good move.
Nice. Nice.
Using the environment. Good. 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 All right. This is it. Oh. No,
Oh, good shot. Nice.
You got it. This is over.
Oh!
Go get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Chase after him. He's hurt. He's wounded. He's trying to
Is
heal.
he behind the
up.
door? He is. He is.
Can you shoot through the door?
Yeah, shoot the door. All right, he wasn't behind the door.
I'm sorry we're ignoring the chat right now, but this is just too intense.
Where is he? Where is he?
This is where playing with teammates would probably be a benefit. Have some benefits.
Did he go back upstairs?
Well, we're gonna find out, aren't we?
It's good. Good use of the camera. Good job. Good job. There's one more room.
Did he run away from you?
No.
Coward.
Hopefully not.
Okay, he's not up here.
All right.
He's gonna be in there, isn't he?
He's gotta be. You see him from the window outside?
If Sony gave us the rights to make a new Jack and Daxter game or Sly Cooper game, would we do it? Because both Naughty Dog and Sucker Punch don't make those games anymore. No, we love Ratchet. Ratchet has been our thing for a long time, and I think we'll stick with Ratchet.
Just sitting in the bathroom. Oh.
Where'd he
Remastered
go?
Resistance said, wow, that's an awesome story. The sort of story that makes you want to make another Resistance game. Maybe.
Where did he go?
Code of Comics said, watch out, I saw him at the other end of the building, behind the closed door, he's hiding. But I think maybe we're too late.
He realized who he was going up against, and he just ran
Maybe
away.
he went into this building?
Yeah.
Or he just.
He's probably really low on health.
That's what I'm thinking. I think you probably wounded him.
I got
badly.
him like twice.
Yeah. He's definitely low. You got him good.
10th MT and Mikey says upstairs closed door. There was a closed door upstairs.
That's true.
Oh, I just figured I would have. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
because I think players will close the door behind them like they did to
alright.
me.
I'll
But
get
you know
it
what?
right now.
He probably took off.
Well, we'll see.
There's a car.
Oh, yeah, new threat.
Alright. I'm getting the hang of this thing now. Where's the car?
Yeah, that's a tough. When you're not playing with headphones, it's a little bit difficult. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
It
very
is.
hard to hear. Alright, I'm gonna check that room one more time.
Tripopotamus asks, "Has any game made us cry?"
Oh. Yeah, Last of Us, when at the beginning. Yeah.
One of my favorite games is Life is Strange,
Yeah.
and that was.
Oh,
was
I'm
a
in the danger zone.
fantastic-
I gotta go.
Oh God, run!
That.
So that was a very emotional game for me.
Shit.
Can you jump off that? Can you jump?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
No, other way, other way, other way, other way, other way. You see that like dotted line?
Yeah, okay.
That's like.
Oh
the fastest
man,
route
that's
to,
why the guy isn't around anywhere. Oh wow, you're really
scared.
far
Yeah.
inside.
And this is it's a smaller circle, so it's gonna hurt. You may have to. I don't know if you have any health packs.
I think he'll make it though. It's teasing you.
I'll
Same.
live.
Ha
I'll
ha.
live. I just can't really take many more hits.
You have some pills as well.
Ooh, good.
Ratchet-related question: which Rhino Insomniac
Okay.
thinks is the most OP? Oh, that's a great question.
So,
Is your painkillers?
I think they were all fairly OP. I don't remember any of them
you
being
have to stop.
oh.
doing more damage. I think if they did, we would limit the ammo. So, sorry, not a good answer.
Okay, so we got 2 Life is Strange fans.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, wow, we're going late today. Well, I'm still alive.
Life is Strange is good at making you feel bad.
It is very, very
Yeah.
good.
10th MTN Mikey said, yeah, PUBG when I get an AWM and an 8X
stuff
and die
going on,
without
right?
shooting it. Translate?
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. AWM and an 8X. So 8x.
Scope, sniper
Okay.
rifle.
And then AWM is like you know it as like
Yeah, yeah.
the op
Yeah.
from Counter-Strike, like the super
Yeah,
sniper
shoot him
rifle.
in the toe,
Got
insta
it.
kill.
Yeah. Is that the general opinion on Life is Strange, that it's rubbish?
Oh!
Oh god. Oh!
Well, that was a
That's a good run.
good effort. 18.
Good job.
Not
Well,
bad.
what, I
Good
got
job.
2 kills and then I almost
2
killed a
kills,
third
yeah.
guy, right?
Good game.
All right, yeah.
Your average
Very
is
well
obviously
done.
higher than Adam or me,
Yeah,
so
definitely.
well done.
Well, a lot of it was luck. The shotgun, though, that's the key.
Yeah, I learned
Alright.
something there.
Well, that'll do it for today and for the year, actually. This was our last stream as we go on break after today. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in as we got the show off the ground this season. We're going to be back in January with a whole lot of new shows. So go back and check out the old episodes over the break. Have a fun holiday vacation. And we'll see you guys again next year. Just want to say thank you again
Thank
to
you.
Ted Price
Oh.
and to Adam and to camera 1. Sorry, I'm looking over camera 2. Now we're at camera 1. Yeah, sorry. I was the backup for Conan O'Brien, and then they decided to just like, we'll just let him have his own show, and they don't need me anymore because I was kept looking at the wrong camera. But it was this close. I was me and him down to the wire. Who's gonna be the host?
I want to say something too. I mean, first of all, thank you, fans, and for tuning in. It is awesome to have followers who are making comments and asking us tough questions. That's fun. But also to you, Corey, to Justin, who's behind the camera, and to James, and to Jeremy. You guys, it's been awesome to have you start this up and make such an effort to bring people like Adam and me on the show so we can talk to people.
Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, I mean, it's such a blast, you know. So we hope to just keep building it and making it better and more professional and looking at the right camera next year, and you know. But it's a lot of fun, and we love interacting with everybody in the chat also. So thanks so much for tuning in. And yeah, I guess that'll do it for this year. So we'll see you next year.
Bye.
Bye
See you
bye.
later.